everybody, welcome to a new episode of My Heroin Addiction, the Good, the Bad, and the Bloody. Today is Monday, April 26th. I don't know what time it is. It's about 1 o'clock, I guess. Sorry I haven't posted in the last week. I've been having some technical difficulties with my phone, and I had to buy a new SD card, so I had room to save the things on my phone because my old SD card was only 2 gigs. And as we all know, 2 gigs is not a lot of data when you're recording videos and taking pictures and all that fun stuff. Um, as you guys know, my surgery was last week. I had the big chop. They took my entire index finger down to the knuckle on my hand, half of my thumb, and to the first knuckle on my middle finger. Right now I'm not going to show you guys what it looks like because it's still pretty vicious from the surgery, but in about a week or so when I do a dressing change, I'll show you guys how my hand looks. Um, I was only in the hospital for 3 days, counting the day of surgery. They discharged me on Thursday, but unfortunately I was back in the emergency room again on Saturday because I had developed an abscess in my left ankle and that had to be lanced. So that's now 3 things on the left side of my body that I have to pack. I have to pack my arm from the incision irrigation, a small spot on my hand from when they removed my index finger. They left it open to relieve some of the swelling, and there was a little bit of infection in there. And now my ankle. Let me tell you, my times in the bathroom are excruciating. Like, changing the dressing on my arm doesn't really hurt too much anymore. You know, it's healing up really well, and plus I'm just used to it. But my hand, do you guys have any idea how many nerve endings are in your hand? It is so sensitive. Like, I go through the roof taking it out. I had to brace myself, and then I had to give myself a minute after taking the packing out because it just hurts so bad. And then putting it back in, I have these special tweezers that I use to push it into the incision. Real fun when that touches the side of the incision by accident. And the ankle, yeah, that's pretty painful too, just because it's a sensitive area. Even though I've only been post surgery, a week now, I've still gone to a few meetings. I told myself I wasn't going to take the bus the first week, but who are we kidding? Michelle cannot sit still. Michelle needs to be moving. Michelle needs to be doing something, anything. I have slowed down a good bit, but um, I'm comfortable with the amount of traveling that I do, and if I feel like I'm doing too much, I stop and I come home, and whatever needed to be done the rest of that day gets put on hold until the next day because it's not worth it for my health and well being to keep pushing beyond what I'm capable of doing. And thankfully, it only took 1 day of running nonstop and then sleeping for 12 hours to realize that, hey, dummy, your body needs rest and everything you're doing doesn't need to be done right now. You can slow down and put some stuff off until tomorrow. And if tomorrow doesn't come, then it didn't need to be done anyway, right? Um, I haven't talked to my sponsor much in the last few days because she's been out of state on a work trip, but she is on her way home today, so hopefully I'll get to talk to her this evening. And I'm very much looking forward to the meeting I'm going to tonight because I'm going to the meeting with someone who means a whole lot to me. You know who you are. Uh, what else? What else? My pain is still pretty significant. You know, it's been about a 6, but that's better than the 8 that it was averaging before. And I don't really think I'm getting nerve flare ups now. I just get like shocking pains, I guess maybe from the trauma related to the surgery. And let me tell you guys something. If you don't know about phantom limb pain, or you think that it's something that people just make up, no. That shit is real. I have been having nonstop feelings like my index finger itches, that it hurts, that I need to move it. Well, guess what? There's no index finger there to move. And I keep trying to tell myself, Michelle, your finger's not there. It doesn't hurt. It can't hurt. It's all in your head. Well, a week of that, and it still hasn't set in my brain yet that my finger's not there. So hopefully the mind over matter will eventually work, or the pain will just go away on its own. But time will tell that. So yeah, things have been going pretty good since the surgery. Minus the pain, I'm in great spirits. I start physical therapy next week. I go back for my follow up to my doctor on Thursday, and hopefully by tomorrow I can have a pain management appointment set up and get all of that taken care of. So for now, deuces.